Hey there, what's going on everyone? My name is Rabbit, who wants to be a millionaire, and welcome to episode 80 of our 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. In our previous episode, we finally made it to good old Buma, and we were able to witness the melting of the Genesis trees and the town itself, which ultimately meant that we were able to finally revitalize the trees and restore life to all of its inhabitants. What was particularly memorable and interesting about our previous episode was that we spoke with Kara, who shared with us a very poetic and beautiful state of her past and her current self, I suppose you could say, which resulted in her giving us a music score. So thanks to Noah, we have to play Errand Boy and deliver this to Kara's former love, Grantes, who we know is chilling in Seoul, I believe at the jazz club. He's drinking himself to death, basically, but we'll kind of deal with him and dance around the situation later. We have a couple side questy things to take care of first, but naturally, before we even delve into that realm, we gotta talk to the people, see what's popping here in Buma. We just got everyone alive again, and we should see if we can rest and stock up on items, because we are broken and busted right now after that Koru exchange. So what about the war between Seoul and Conquerum? Who won? Before the floating castle came, I remember hearing that a mountain pass to Conquerum disappeared. In other words, Conquerum could no longer be reached on foot. Oh, okay, that is very interesting. Welcome to Buma, City of Lakes. So eastward will take us to the general store, and westward will take us to the inn. I think let's go ahead and go to the inn first. I do want to rest up, if I can get inside. My bad. Hey, you remind me of a girl from Underground Octum. What was her name? Mary? The one whose house fell and she was just not having it after that. Maybe it was just an illusion, or maybe... Do you want to hear my story? Yeah, why not? Before the floating castle started spewing out mist, I saw something. I saw a Soren flying from the east to the west. But there was something funny about the way that Soren was flying. So I looked closely, and I couldn't believe my eyes. That Soren was carrying a child? Could it possibly have been the Soren carrying Noah? That was Noah. I know, that was me. The Soren was carrying me. Well, my goodness. So that was you? What a coincidence. So that wasn't an illusion after all. Vaughn, let's find the Soren. They can take us to Conquerum. Aww. I always liked that scene. It's kind of cool seeing how happy Noah was to hear about someone seeing her get carried as a baby. I always thought that was a little cute scene. Anyway, if you run back here, another reason for us to come over here to the inn is that there is a chest in the back which contains a magic fruit. Don't want to miss that bad boy. I hear the mist from the floating castle is still outside. I hope it goes away soon. It's not going anywhere until we deal with it. Welcome. The rate is 200 gold per night. I don't think I should have to pay for shit. I just saved all of you, and this is how you repay us? I suppose it is what it is. I still think that's ass, though. Enjoy your stay. No, I will not enjoy my stay. So annoying. Okay, let's head up here. You have a weird Saru. It's Rasaru. I'm so cold. My whole body is freezing. And if we run up here and inspect this fireplace, I know it makes zero sense that this would be here, and there's no way for you to even know something would be stashed inside unless you just were spamming your X button and sniffing it out. But there is a healing fruit here, so make sure that you do not miss it. And oh, that food looked kind of yummy. What are you doing? Achoo! Okay, cover your mouth, please. Darn it, I think I caught a cold. I mean, probably. You guys have been living in icy conditions for a while, but as Saru-possessed humans. So I don't know. Would they be susceptible to disease? They say Mount Dinny to the northwest is the Soren sacred place. You can't get in without something that proves you're a Soren. Okay, welcome. We have various weapons and tools. What can I get for you today? Well, let's see what you can get for me today. So let's see. A metal armband, not interested. War Soul, that's okay, but I'm still not really interested because I'm a cheap ass. But we do have new stuff for our crew, as I suspected. So let's just go through the list. We've got a Chaos Breaker for Vaughn. That brings up his attack quite nicely. So let's go ahead and equip that. We've got a Battle Robe for Noah. Noah will equip that. War God Band for Gala. I know, guys, this shit is so expensive. All of that money that we got from the slots back in Seoul, look at where we're at now. We're very quickly losing that edge and advantage we got. And then there's a chicken heart. We've already got one of those. And items, which we are pretty good on everything, I think. We don't need phoenixes anymore. And you know what? I will go ahead and just grab one of these because I'm a scrub and I want to even that out. But we should be good just to make sure equipped, 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 equipped. And that is obviously not equipped. Let's see if we have anything to sell. I'm not... Oh, yeah, we've got 3 Fury boosts. So let's bring our cash up a little bit. And I guess that's it. Well, that sucks. Guys, we're quickly going to find ourselves broke as a joke yet again. Ugh. That's not what I'm trying to see. Buma was famous for selling new Seru from Urume at wholesale prices. Okay. If you're going on ahead, you better stock up on weapons and armor. Already done. And we already spoke to you. So that's pretty much it for major information we can get here. There is one more house, I think up and to, not up and to the right. To the right? Yes. So if you want to, and you're very curious, we can talk to like 2 people here. Grantes took a shining egg from out of the Genesis tree. That was against Soren law, and Grantes had his Seru wings taken away for that. Oh, I wonder if that could have something to do with why he's so depressed. It could also explain maybe where Kara got her egg, possibly. I think Grantes is such a handsome guy. Oh my goodness. Okay, thanks for that, woman. All right, and old man, while we're heading out anyway, we all warned Kara. We told her she'd have nothing but bad luck if she fell in love with a Soren man. Okay, judgmental much? I would say yes. I'm getting seasick. I didn't know Buma moves so much. Didn't you live here before all the shit went down, lady? How did you not know it moves so much? You guys literally live on a lake. I mean, what were you expecting? Anyway, as for us getting started with side questy stuff, we are not quite ready. We need to first go back to Usha's, and we could technically use the Door of Wind, but I'm going to run because it's right up the way, and we need some extra money anyway, and I want us to see our new equipment. Check out Noah's gear. Doesn't she look so fabulous? I think we're okay to, well, you know what? Let me not be scrub just to make this go as fast as possible. Let's spirit, knock them dead, and then we are going to run straight to Usha's. And I'm sure you're thinking, why are we going back to Dr. Usha's? And furthermore, Rabbit, why didn't you just, instead of spending the 200 gold to sleep in Buma, if you knew you were going to Usha's, wait and just eat the food for free at Usha's? And my response to that is, I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't think it through. So leave me alone. I'm doing the best I can. No, but in all seriousness, we are going to Usha's because we have something that we didn't previously have access to. So this is more of that sneaky shit, kind of how like we found the healing fruits in the fireplace in Buma. We're going to uncover something at Usha's that you would not know was there unless you either found it in the past or someone told you, like me, sharing with you in this walkthrough. But don't worry, you guys, I got the hookup for you. And then it is once we've acquired this item that we will truly be ready to tackle the side quests that I know you guys have been eagerly looking forward to since the option was available to us many an episode ago. Should I keep dancing around it, or should I tell you what we're going to be dealing with? I think I'll wait just to keep you on the edge of your seats. Because I'm evil like that. Mwahaha. And hopefully you guys can't hear too much background noise. It seems like whenever I sit down to record, that's when everyone and their mother decides to make a lot of noise. And in particular, I think the trash or the dumpster truck, trash truck, whatever you call those, is outside, ruining my life. But what else is new, right? Okay. Usha, it's us. Quit playing and just drop this fucking shit down. That voice. All right. Hold on. I'll send down the elevator. You better. All right, let's head on up. Hey, knuckleheads. The visitors are on the elevator. Start winding. You guys have got to talk to each other more nicely. All right, here we are. The good old music. All right, fam. Check this out. If you come up here and look, no, we're not looking at the teddy bear on the bed. Inspect this right here, and you get, a legendary rod. And I know, most people would not think to find this or to even look for this. Why would you? Wait a minute. Was someone getting crunk before they went to bed here? Certainly looks that way to me. But I know, it's a little aggravating that the game likes to troll you and just stash random stuff in random places and make you backtrack, but it did. And that's just the nature of Legend of Legaia for some reason. So anyway, let's inspect this legendary rod. It is a fishing rod that makes miracles happen. No, it's not quite a magic wand, but it's pretty close because it is with this that we are going to be able to get another Rasaru egg that we can visit Zalin and have him turn into a talisman for us. So yes, at last, we are going to be dicking around with fishing. I know quite a few of you for a long time have continuously asked me, Rabbit, when are you going to do fishing? When are you going to showcase fishing? I personally like to wait on the fishing until now when we get the legendary rod, because for me, there's no point in really getting it started too much earlier than now. There are a couple of things that you can uncover and unlock back at Vidna's fishing spot. So that was the first location where we actually saw fishing locations, and I think we got a fishing rod there, correct? I think the old rod, a guy gave it to us. I cannot remember, but either way, it was way back when. Hey, queen bees. So either way, if you wanted to get it started back around the whole Vidna shits, you could have. I don't personally see major value in devoting time to it at that point when you could go ahead and do it now. So I'll talk to you a little bit about what are some good options and things that you can kind of pluck from each of the various fishing spots or the fishing holes. Right now, I want the focus to be on Buma's because that's where we can get the water egg, is the specific Rasaru egg that we're going to be uncovering. We're just going to focus the bees first because they tend to dodge and be little assholes. Oh my gosh. How did you survive, Queen Bee A? Ridiculous. I should also point out that getting this legendary rod, it is the best rod in the entire game. So that's another reason I like to wait. Like, if you're fucking around with the old rod, it's just, I don't know. These mini games can consume so much time already anyway. I like to devote pockets of my time to them when it seems like it's going to be the most advantageous to do so. But, you know, if you're just playing to have a good time and, you know, you're not trying to get any sort of 100% completion or you're not worried about being a tryhard, then by all means, fuck around in Vidna, fuck around here in Buma. But if you are here with me, oh, that's right, I forgot I put that counterattack shit on Vaughn. Get wrecked. Which also reminds me, I want to take it off him now. Although that's pretty fucking sweet, was it not, you guys? Vaughn told him to sit down, or her, since it is a queen bee. But you know, no judgments from me, bee. I'm not going to impose my ideas and limitations of gender on you. Let's see, Vaughn, I want to get rid of your warrior icon and give you back, where is it? Where is it? Well, hang on. What? Oh, there it is. It's like, I don't see my evil god icon. I know it's here. I did not sell it. I was about to have a mini heart attack and throw a mini tantrum if that was gone, but it wasn't, so it's okay. All right, here we are. Outside of Buma's shits. Let me quickly save just so that we're not going to be losing any time here. And it's probably a good idea anyway because the shit can become aggravating very quickly. But it's kind of up to you. So before we head on in, there is a fishing spot. Do you want to fish? Yes. Want to inspect that sign there? All right. So here we are, fishing. Noah and Gala looking hella bored. But we're going to start out by looking at how to fish. I'll read through everything and then I'll kind of talk to you a little bit about what we really want to aim to get here and sort of what things are worth. And I'll also talk to you a little bit about what you can find at Vidna's fishing hole. Well, really there's one thing that I think is valuable at Vidna's, and maybe in our next episode, after I'm done doing all the shit here, I'll just take you there and I'll show you what can be purchased there. That might actually be easier than me trying to talk about both of them here. So yeah, let's do that. First of all, let's look at how we need to fish. So you press the X button. When the power gauge on the right moves, press the X button to set the power level. When the lure hits the water, turn the reel and try to catch the fish. When a fish is caught, the message "hit" will appear. The fish's life gauge and tension gauge will appear on the left. To recast, press the O button while turning the reel. To turn the reel, press the box or X button. To wind the reel, I was about to say the wind, what? It's to wind the reel. I need to stop getting ahead of myself. At regular speed, press the box button. If you wind the reel all the way in, you'll catch the fish. But don't wind the reel too fast or it will create too much tension and your line will snap. Getting a hit depends on how you wind the reel, where the lure is cast, and the depth of the water. End. Okay, I know that sounds really obnoxious and ridiculous, but that's kind of where we are. So here's where you can change your lures. It's sort of up to you how you want to do it. But for sure, I am going to change my rod to the legendary rod. Please don't use this broke ass, bullshit ass old rod, or you're not going to be catching anything that's worth anything, and you will be here all fucking day. So I'm going to leave it on the light lure for now. Let's take a look at exchanging points just so you can see some of what we have access to. And I'm sure you're thinking, Life Grail, Magic Grail, Spirit Talisman, Lippian Flute, Spikefish? What the fuck, Rabbit? This does not look like a Rosaru egg to me. And to that I have to say, calm down, fam. I got you. Once you have amassed 20,000 points here, that is when the actual egg will appear and you can unlock it. So it's sort of like when we were doing the slots. You have to have all the points first before it shows, which again I know is kind of trolly, because how would you even know to save up that much cash if, you know, I shouldn't call it cash, that many points if you don't see that it's even an option. So while I'm thinking about it, if you do want to just go and start out at Vidna's, there is an item there called the War God icon that you can't even see until you have 50,000 points, and I think that it's absolutely worth it to get that there. But again, it's sort of up to you, and like I already said, I'll take you guys to the Vidna spot in our next episode, and I'll show you what is available to us. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to amass the 50,000. We'll definitely just focus on the 20,000 first to get this water egg. So let's go ahead and do some fishing. We've got a light lure. We've got the legendary rod. I'm going to throw the line out. And let's reel her in. Okay. I think we're okay. Come on, baby. Bring it in. We're going fishing. Hey, this is infinitely better than fishing in Sonic Adventure, right? So no one can complain about that. And the rainbows are usually a good indicator of what you're catching and how many points you're going to amass from it. So you'll see multiple arrows. What am I saying? Rainbows. Guys, can you tell? I am just a little bit out of it. You'll see multiple rainbows when it's a very good catch. Here, let's try this. Oh, did you guys actually see that? There was, well, it's gone now. I saw a dark spot. And I like to pass over the dark spots because sometimes a really good fish will hook on. Okay, where are you? Here we go. This one's probably going to be bullshit since we caught it right at the end. Yeah, I know. You guys are thinking, Rabbit, we'll be here all day. This is what we're finding? 44-point high chargers? I know. Let's just go big or go home, am I right? I see you, you little dark spot. And I promise we won't be here forever doing this. This will be the last one that I'll demo for you. And then... Alright, I was about to say, are we really not going to catch anything? Oh, do you see the tension's a little greater? Stop it. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. This is why I also like to save, because you can easily lose all of your lures. They can snap. And as you saw, there were 2 rainbows instead of 3. 3 is usually ideal, and that's when you're pulling a lot of points from your catches. So that's pretty much it for what I wanted to sort of show to you. I apologize. My brain is like all over the place. I know. I was calling wind, called rainbows arrows, not even close. I don't know, you guys, but either way, I will go ahead and amass the 20,000 points to acquire the water egg here from Buma's fishing spot. Just as a reminder, when we come back in the next episode, I promise, because we need to go over to see Zalin in Jeremy anyway, to go ahead and give him the egg to have it converted into a talisman, we will make sure that we stop by Vidna's fishing spot so that you guys can sort of see what you can catch there and see what you can spend your points on there. Again, I'm not entirely sure if I'll amass the 50,000 points to unlock the War God icon, but I don't know. Let's just see how I feel and how long this is going to take. But either way, as always, when I'm signing off with you guys, I like to remind you that I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 81.